Hello, this video is for Percussion 1 snare drum for Bring On the Band. So for this, you have basic configuration of quarter notes, some eighth notes, and some rests. Pretty easy, big things to remember. First of all, if you're watching this, please have your music out in front of you. This way when I'm saying things, you know exactly where I'm talking about. The big things to worry about is just your sticking and what's going to make it easier to flow, and also your dynamics, louds and softs and stuff like that. Big deal with this song. There's not much more to it than that. So real quick, anytime you have quarter notes, you could either use all rights. By the way, when I'm playing, if you're practicing at home also, I'd love for you to practice like this. You have your drum kind of a belt height about that much. You have your zone here, my little pizza pie slice, about that. That's where you want to be. And remember your correct way to hold your sticks. Not so much like that, a little bit more like this. Your kind of lobster grip like this is holding the most of the weight. And your fingers are just kind of supporting it on the back end, helping you bounce a little bit. So, here's how it starts. Starting forte, meaning loud. Not too loud, just right. A little bit louder in the middle. From the beginning, you've got play, rest, play, rest, play, rest, play, rest. Third measure, play, 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 play. Fourth measure is where you finally get some eighth notes and something interesting. Play, 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 play. So the way I would count eighth notes is you put an and in between each one. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Right? So that last fourth measure, we go like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4 and. All right, so in general, alternate sticking, right, left, when you can. You don't really want to double up too much if you can avoid it. So I'll take it section by section. Starting right at the beginning, goes like this. 1, 2, ready, play. Rest, 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 rest. Now, of course, as soon as I said that, I did the exact opposite of what I just told you to do. So let me do it the right way. I did it all with my right hand, which you could do, but it's just better to get used to doing alternating. Try it again the right way. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest, rest, rest. Measure 3, measure 4. Right, and then right into measure 5. Rhythm is play, play, rest, play. So I'm going to go from measure 5. You have measure 6, measure 7, measure 8, measure 9, measure 10. This whole part, you have rest on the first beat, which is going to be weird. So I really highly suggest you count along silently to yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that as you go. Keep a toe tap going. If you can hear it, I'm doing it too loud, so I'm going to do it like this. A little bit softer. So here's measure 5 to measure 13. Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, measure 5. Here I go. Rest, 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 rest. That takes you right to 13. And at 13 is a feature for drums. So they're going to play, you're going to rest. As you see at 13, you play on the first beat, and then you rest for 2 measures. And then 15, 16, 17, that is your solo. So it's going to go like this at 13. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, 14, 2, 3, 15. 17, 3, 4, 18, 3, 4. 21, 3. Here comes 23. 25, like the beginning. 27. 29. Rest, 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 rest. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. This is just like the other part before. 41, 42, 43, 50, 51. That's the whole thing. That's just the rhythms. Now, what I'm going to suggest you do, and I know you heard the bell there, but I'm going to stay and finish this. I know you. What we didn't really hear too much of is the dynamic difference between them. So, if you don't have one of these metronomes, I highly suggest you go out and get one, especially being a drummer. There is nothing more important than playing in time. If you're not in time, who wants to hear it? So you can set it a number of different ways. I'm going to put my tempo. I'll keep it right about here. I'm going to set it to 100. That means that this thing is going to beep 100 times in 1 minute. Every time you hear that higher one, that higher note, that means it's the first beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to play the whole thing through. I'm going to pay attention to my dynamics. Play loud when it's times. MF is a little bit, it means mezzo forte, it means medium loud, so you bring it down a little bit. That's at 5. Let's see. 25, we're back to loud. 29, back to mezzo. And that's pretty much it. 45, you're at loud too. So it's pretty much either loud or not so loud. In our case, we're going to kind of keep it middle and a little bit less than middle. So we don't need to overpower. Snare drum easily overpowers everybody else in the band. So we don't need to do that. So nice and soft. We'll be fine. Sticks out. So here it is from the beginning. I'll call out just the big numbers when we get there. Ready? 2. 1, 2. Play along with me. Go. Rest, 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 rest. 5, 7, 9, 11, 15. 2, 3, 4. Count along so you don't get lost. 2, 3, 15. 18. Ready, play. 21. 27, 29, 31, 3, 35, 37, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 39. 41, 42, 45, rest, 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 49, 51, cool. That's the whole thing. It's really not that bad. Just try not to get lost in it. Keep track as you're going. Also, take notice, too, when I'm playing. I'm not doing any of this kind of like wind-up monkey stuff. Keeping everything really cool, really, really low. Consider if you're going all the way up like 90 degrees to come down to play, it's going to come out really loud. You don't need that much. 45 degrees or less or so. Makes it look effortless. It makes it sound really, 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 really nice. Okay? Good luck. Keep practicing, and see you soon. Bye-bye.